Good Thursday evening or Friday Eve, as I like to call it, and welcome to the Shoppers Market Live. I'm your host, Antonia Gable. What a great show we have for you, and it is full of variety. Let me tell you, tonight we start with the opportunity to treat yourself and your loved ones to the luxury of Simply Made Naturals. Now, Simply Made Naturals is a family owned business that creates all natural skincare and fragrances. Owner and creator Angela Johnson joins us this evening. Angela, how are you? How you doing, Angela? Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I
I
can't
see
hear.
you. I can't hear you. We're going to work on fixing that because we want to hear
I
all
can hear
about your
now.
company. It is truly incredible. Oh, I think we've got your sound now. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I can.
Okay, you can hear me, and then now I can't hear you. Technology, it's wonderful, right? It is when it works. We do have an amazing director, and I know he's working on getting your audio right now. I'm going to tell everybody for now, simplymadenaturals.com is where they can go and see all of your
Yes,
products. I know there's a huge variety. I hear you.
yes. Thank you.
Welcome. Tell
Yeah,
me how
thank you
this
for having
business
me.
came about.
So we had my family. We suffer from eczema, and all the products that we tried to use was not helping. Even a couple of my grandchildren had to be put on steroids. And so we were looking for natural remedies that can help alleviate their itching and also take away the black marks that it had caused from them scratching it. And so that's where Simply Made Naturals came from. And because it worked for our family, we wanted to share it with the world.
Okay, I have a personal reason for being interested. My mother had eczema and it's been passed. It skipped me, but my son has it and pretty severe. And it's different times of the year, and we're still trying to figure things out. And you don't always want to go to medication because there are side effects. So, what did you
Absolutely.
resort to? What did you go to help you?
Well, I researched the benefits of mango butter. So mango butter penetrates into the skin, whereas shea butter and other butters it sits on top of the skin. And because of the antibacterial properties that's in mango butter, it has helped tremendously. I had a granddaughter that her arm was really dark, dark black. Like she was two different colors. Her legs was so scarred from her just digging into her
Oh,
body. And so she has been using this. We've been in business. Well, we started. So 4 years now. My family has used it. My grandchildren are off of steroids. Their symptoms have subsided. The itching is gone. They don't have any flare ups. So we stand by this.
wow.
I use it. My entire family uses it. And the original is also great for sunscreen. So we use it when we go on vacations because some you don't want it like all the time. We just try to be more natural. And when we come back from vacations from being in the sun, this T zone area will always peel. And this has helped. We haven't had that problem.
That is amazing. I can only imagine how much that has changed your lives. And mango
Absolutely.
smells good. It
It
smells so good.
does. It does.
Okay, so you create is it a body butter with the mango?
It's
And did
a
you have
whipped
other
mango butter.
ingredients?
It's whipped in a blender. Whip it up, all the ingredients. And so this is how it goes on. It's very moist and it's hydrating and it doesn't just stick on your skin, it goes into the skin.
Talk about the benefits of mango itself and how long did it take you to start seeing results and get relief?
Well, within the first 6 months, because of my granddaughter that we first was using it on a lot. It took about 6 months for her to be able to come off of the steroids and to see a difference in her itching being alleviated. And also, we have the Castile soap that's all natural as well. Castile soap is made out of vegetables. And so, this has helped combat when they take their bath times and then putting the mango butter on after that. That has helped them tremendously.
This is
So, the
amazing. I went to your website and I saw it start obviously with one product, and now you have how many? I know a lot. You're busy.
yes, look, definitely am grateful for it. We have been in high demand. We have excellent customer reviews on Google, on our site as well. People can see some of the reviews that we have. It has helped a lot of people change their lives and come off of medicines and just something natural. And so each year, like, we add more and more to our product line. I pray we're done now because yes, I am very, very busy.
I
But
can
it's a good
imagine.
busy.
Yes. Oh, that's a good problem. It is. Is you go from one problem to a good one, right? A bad one to a good one. Do me a favor. If you have any products in front of you, let's show them off. Everything you've got
Okay.
that you want to show.
So we also have the natural deodorant. So my daughters and I began coming off of the off of regular deodorant because we've heard of all the health issues that it was causing, and so we were looking for alternatives to the deodorant that would work. So when I researched, arrowroot is natural. We can eat arrowroot. It grows and people cook with
Yeah.
it, but it also is a antibacterial as well. So we use that in our all natural deodorant, and it
Okay. Before
works.
you move on, this is really important because it wasn't that long ago that I realized there were so many ingredients in the deodorant that I was using that were so harmful. What are people using that they may not be aware of that could cause problems? I know
Well,
aluminum is
anything that has
one.
antiperspirant in it, it has aluminum, which it clogs the pores so that you don't sweat. But our
Yeah.
body was created to sweat, and then the aluminum gets into our bloodstreams, and it goes into our boobs, and it can cause breast cancer. And
Yep.
so that was one of the main things. We're supposed to sweat.
Yeah. As gross as it
But
is,
what
it's natural.
it's natural, but what a lot of people that I've learned, even on my journey with natural deodorant, is that a lot of people don't realize that they have to exfoliate. So if you exfoliate under your arms, you remove the dead skin cells and open up for fresh skin cells so that the natural deodorant adheres better. So the more
Okay.
you exfoliate, which like once a week, so if you exfoliate once a week, your natural deodorant is going to work. And even though you will sweat, it's not like gross sweat. I can work out and I still smell good. People ask me all the
Okay.
time, what is that you have on?
Uh-huh. Yeah. You're like, that's my natural scent. No, that's great.
Natural
That is the
deodorant.
other concern. Yeah, you want to be able to still smell good if you're going to sweat. So obviously you offer that. What else do you have?
So we have all natural car air fresheners in this cute little bottle. It's a diffuser. So it's made, it has wood, and it's a stopper in here that you would take out. And once you take the stopper out, you put the top back on, and you put this over your rear view mirror, and then you would dip it maybe 2 or 3 times, and
Oh,
then the scent
okay.
lasts for a couple of days. And if you need to refresh it, you just would do the same thing. But it
Okay.
has the car smell like your favorite candle scent, Or we also offer these in aromatherapy. We are big on aromatherapy as well because it seems like we are always stressed about something. So learning to
Yeah.
decompress and take time to relax and boost off from the world, even if it's in your car, just to have coming from work, just to have that scent
Yeah.
that brings a calming peace to you. So we do offer a lot of things in aromatherapy. We do shower steamers as well in aromatherapy. We do aromatherapy candles. We do aromatherapy nasal pens. Um, room and linen spray. So we have this. You would just shake it up before you spray it, and you can. This is all natural, and you spray it on curtains, on your linen, or in the room. I have it all over the house. I keep it in the bathroom, and the scent lingers on. So this is awesome because it doesn't have those nasty aerosols that can irritate your lungs. It's
Yeah.
natural essential oils in them, so very healthy. Natural lip balms. So a lot of people use Carmex, and I'm a lip licker, so I lick my lips a lot. And
So
you
they
can
get
apply
dry.
this. Yes, you can
Yeah.
apply this, and you can eat and lick your lips, and it's still on. It lasts a very long time, and it does not have a nasty aftertaste because it's
What
made
is
out of
it?
beeswax. It's made out of beeswax and essential
Okay.
peppermint and mango butter, so it penetrates into your skin and keep them
You
hydrated.
might want to be licking your lips. That sounds good. That doesn't sound bad at all. This is
It's
amazing.
a
I know.
habit.
Again, like,
I don't know,
it might
but
make your habit worse, right?
those are the majority. We just have a lot of different varieties. So we have
Yes.
those items, and then we have the candles. They're coconut wax, and they last and
Okay.
burn a very long time. They're natural. People don't know, like, when they this as long as this wick is, they would still probably cut half of this wick off before they burn it. And then after, when they take it off, so this lid comes with this foam to hold in for the curing process. But I would recommend taking it out and using it to extinguish your candle. And
Okay.
that way you don't have
Don't
that
blow it out.
smoke. Don't blow it out. Blowing can cause a fire. So
Yes.
if you put the
Okay.
lid on it, then it'll extinguish it, and then your house will still have the fragrance of your candle instead of that smoke smell afterwards. And
Yes.
then when you get ready to relight it, you would take the black part off and then relight it. And that way you don't have any black soot. You have clean burn every time.
I
So
have
we
learned
have
so
over.
much from you. I have learned so much. I love this. So let's talk about your price ranges. And do you ship across the country?
I ship everywhere in the United States.
Okay. And what can people expect when they go to your website as far as prices go for your products?
Well, the mango butter, it's an 8-ounce jar for $25. The candles are 8-ounce candles, and they're $10. The natural lip balm is $4. The all natural deodorant is $7. The natural room and linen spray is $7. The car diffusers are $10. The all natural body wash is $12.
Those are really great prices. Really
Thank
great.
you.
So
Thank you.
everybody can get in touch with you, of course, by going to your website, simplymadenaturals.com. There's an
Yes.
endless variety of products there, all natural. Anywhere
Oh,
else
we
that
have
people
wax
should be
melts
going?
as well. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Did you say wax melts?
Yes, we do have wax melts as well
Okay.
for those who don't like the candles.
Yes. Tell us your social media platforms or anywhere else you want people to go to contact you.
On Instagram, we're Simply Made Naturals. On Facebook, we're Simply Made Naturals LLC. On TikTok, we're Simply Made Naturals 2020. And on YouTube, we're Simply Made Naturals 2020 as well.
Incredible. Angela Johnson, thank you so much. This was wonderful. SimplyMadeNaturals.com. Check her out. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. You guys have a great night as well.
You too. We appreciate it. Well, coming up, a carnival and fair staple has become a sweet business for our next guest. We are introducing you to cotton candy cakes and glitter bombs when the Shoppers Market Live returns after this very short break. Don't go anywhere. Can you hear me, Christy? Welcome back to the Shoppers Market Live. Joining us now is Christy Morrison, the founder of Hey Cotton Candy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm thrilled to hear about your business. I find it so unique. We all love cotton candy. It's what everybody has to go after. It's a staple at fairs, carnivals, you name it. But I've got to ask you, what is it about cotton candy that made you decide to build a business around it?
Well, it's becoming popular now. It was always a childhood, going to fair and you have to have cotton candy. So for me, it's a memory. And I like for my kids to have that memory too. So I just do events, and I had a huge line. It was really good that everybody wants their kids to have that experience.
Oh, I can imagine because behind you, we see what looks like cakes, but these are not traditional cakes. Explain what you make out of cotton candy.
Yes, ma'am. I make cotton candy cakes, and like this one's blue raspberry and green apple. Okay, and
And
yeah, and
layers to it.
yes, there's different layers. I can do rainbow. You can pick up six flavors, and I can do whatever you want. I can even write your name on top, put happy birthday, put your name. You can see this one is strawberry and grape, and I put flowers on top.
I love it. So these
There's
are
two parts.
true cotton candy cakes. How is
Yes,
it
it makes me.
difficult to create a cake? I mean, because I think of cotton candy as being a challenge because it can dissolve so quickly. Is it a challenge to
Yes,
work with
yes,
it and hold it?
it takes talent. Humidity is not your friend. It was melt so fast, but
I bet.
and then but so it's you have to kind of do it fast and you have to keep going. But then whenever you're ready, you just take this off and you just cut it like a piece of cake, a dry knife, and you just cut it, and it looks really good. So
I bet
yeah,
it goes
that's
quickly. You don't have to worry about leftovers, right? It just
right.
and then you make
Exactly. The difference,
glitter bomb. Explain what a
yes.
glitter
So
bomb.
so that's what I have right here. These are little cups of Sprite. I put my Sprite in here, and these are it. This one I did strawberry, and I forgot what color I put in here. So let's find out. And it dissolves. And actually, science teachers are really to show their kids. And
I bet. Can you hold that up to the camera?
sure, I don't know if you see.
If we had a little more light, I would imagine that there's a lot of glitter in there. Is that
There
correct?
is. Yes.
And is this edible? Is this something that you can drink?
Yes, ma'am.
How fun! This must be a really fun, like for parties, birthday parties, and just anytime, really.
Ginger refill. I can do ginger refill cakes as well. But in here,
Oh,
engagement. If you're getting engaged, you can send me your ring, and I can put it inside the balm. And it don't have to be Sprite. It could be any bubbly drink, clear, and you
okay.
put it in there, and you'll see the ring on there. Yeah.
For young and adults too. I love that. Okay. So let me ask you, how did you come up with these different creations?
Other people do it. Facebook research.
Yeah, and I imagine, and do you have kids?
I do.
I bet they have fun with this.
Oh, can you see that one better? This one's like two.
Okay, that looks green. Very neat. So when people want to find out about your business and can they order your products, do you ship across the country?
USA, United States only. Yeah.
Okay. And where can people find you and see your products?
Facebook on Hey Cotton Candy, and I'm on TikTok and what was the other one? Instagram.
And
Either
Instagram. Okay, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And so you do ship across the country. So these will survive.
USA, just the United
in the
States.
US.
Yes,
And then
they
tell
were.
us the price range.
For the cotton candy cakes, $25,
Okay.
and the glitter bombs, $3.
You can't beat that, especially these days. Hey, Cotton Candy, Christy Morrison, thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it. It was so
Thank
wonderful to
you.
meet you, hear about your business. Very
Thank
great
you.
invention. A lot of fun as well. Have a great
Thank
night.
you. You too.
Thank you. Well,
Thank
still
you.
ahead, our next guest is leading the charge in Indian fashion, where you can go for a wide range of unique ethnic Indian fashion. That is next when the Shoppers Market Live returns. We'll be right back.
What's that there? Better boy. You want to put it on there? What? Yes. Oh, yes, please. Oh, thank you for using your manners. You're so sweet. I have to see right here. This one, baby. That one. Can I have it? I like that one. You like that one? Yeah, can I have soda? Hold on, baby. Let me take a picture of it, okay? Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. It's mommy's fault. You need to make it. You can lick it? Is it good? It's good, huh? Yeah, it's like you do that. Oh, really? Which one's your favorite? Uh, hmm. All of them? You like all of them? Can I try everything? Can you try everything? Yeah. Go ahead. I just like this one now. I'll try that one now. Wow.
I tossed a break. Where have you been?
How do this go, Mommy? That one, let me show you. This is strawberry banana. I have a baby banana. You want strawberry banana? And you just push it. The popsicle? Kind of.
Is
That's
the
right.
mic live? What's going on?
I mean, I can still hear you.
Well, I tossed a break. We've never taken a break.
Oh. Now you pretend that he knows. Oh, so you want to try it? Cake! Oh, no.
I tossed a break and we've been sitting on. I thought that was supposed to be done in the breaks. Okay, well, sorry, I had to toss a break. She was in the dark. Well, no, I understand. I tossed a break because we went through everything and she's sitting in the dark, and I thought that that was the plan. So I don't know. I didn't know what to do. Sorry, and I thought, well, me just sitting here staring is weird. Well, are we not in break? So our next guest Welcome back to the Shoppers Market Live. Hi, we've got Jigyasa with Kiros. Am I saying that right? Is it Kiros?
Could you speak louder? I can't hear you.
Yes, welcome. We're so thrilled to have you.
Speaker. Could you put on speaker? I can't hear Antonio. I can't hear
me?
you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me make sure you're having some trouble.
Now I can hear you.
You can now. Okay. Well, welcome to the show. I know you make traditional Indian ensembles, but there's nothing basic or simple about your styles. I went to your website. Everything is just gorgeous. Talk about how long you've been in business and how you got started.
Yes, so I actually got started back in 2014 and been in business for almost 11 years now. The reason I started is I was looking for clothes for myself, and I went to the local stores and I looked online. And what I found was that there was a very that was lacking in terms of either the price or the quality. There wasn't a good fit for the quality at every price levels. So I saw that there was a need, there was a necessity to introduce quality clothing, quality Indian clothing at a price that is not exorbitant. And people can actually afford it and wear it to a wedding or wear it to an occasion like Diwali or somebody's 50th anniversary party or other occasions. And that's how I got started. Is I put in some of my own investment, and I started designing some clothes, and then I started making, getting them made in India. Got some workers and some artisans together in India, and I have a team set up back in India. So I design my clothes and I inform them what needs to be done, and then they make the pieces and they ship it to me. And a lot of my clothing actually, if I don't have it in stock, I can get it made in the size that people need or the color they want. For the most part, there will be some pieces that we can't customize because we ran out of fabric, but for the most part, we can customize. There was another reason.
Go through pieces because you've got so many behind you. If we can bring them closer to the camera, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. So this is what we call a lehenga in India. So what lehenga is actually is a skirt on the bottom, and then there is a crop top that goes on top, right? And you can wear it either with a slight belly showing, or if you're not comfortable with the belly showing, then you can wear it all the way to the crop top, the skirt, and then you drape a scarf over it. Now, as you can see, this is in a very, very neutral navy blue color, but it gives a nice pop of pink onto the scarf. If you look at the scarf itself, this whole edging is actually hand done. So we have the artisans sit down and put individually these tiny little stones to give it that pop. And of course, there's little stones glued all over the whole dupatta, as we call it, or odni. There's many different words used in India. And this is just one of the styles over here. It's a beautiful, it can be made in any color, any size, all the way to 54, 56 bust sizes. And we can start at as small size as a 32 size.
And what would that cost?
I just lost your audio, Anshul.
Oh, what would you say this in the price range? What does this range from?
This is $140. This is all handmade stuff. This is $140, and the quality is superb. The sewing is just immaculate.
That's incredible. You can't find anything for that price these days. That's wonderful, and it's handmade. And where would someone wear this? What is this perfect for?
So you can wear it to Indian functions, of course. You can wear it to a party, Diwali party, birthday parties. You could wear it to a smaller of the wedding functions. So in Indian weddings, there's multiple functions, right? So you could wear it to like a mehendi, which is where they put the henna on the girl's hand. Or you could wear it to a haldi, which is one of the smaller functions, not the actual wedding. This isn't considered heavy enough for the actual wedding. You could also wear it to, a birthday party, your own birthday party, somebody else's engagement. You could wear it. So there's many occasions you could wear it. I have had a lot of schoolgirls approach me to make this into a whole gown, and they wore it to prom dresses. They wore it as prom dress. So if you see the back of this, there's a nice bow tie to the blouse, right? And the
Oh,
bow tie
cute.
doesn't need to be actually tied. It's actually, there's hooks over here. So the bow tie is already made for you, and you just hook it up. And it looks very cute for prom dresses too. So I have had many students actually wear it like a prom dress uh, in various colors. So can we want
That's
to Indian
great.
functions as Christmas parties? That's another place you could wear it. You could do it without the dupatta,
Yeah.
and you could wear it to a
And get a
Christmas
lot of
party.
uses out of it.
Right, right. So on a similar note, so here's another piece that I designed. As you can see over here, this top, this top is actually accented with uh, little flowers and a small bead in between. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this is all handmade, completely handmade, front and back. As you can see right here,
Yeah.
look at the detailing. It's each piece
Lot
is
of
sewn into the fabric by
so
hand,
intricate.
very intricate. And then, of course, the skirt will be similar on this one. It's plain black skirt, but look at the scarf. Give it a nice contrast white color. And again, the edge of the scarf is all hand done. Each piece is individually sewn onto the fabric. Beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful piece. Yes. And if you go
Yes.
to our website, you can see. So, many times people are hesitant to buy online saying, oh, the pictures look nice, but the quality, we don't know. Um,
Yeah.
our quality is even better in real life than in the pictures. So almost always, if you look at our Google reviews too, you'll see people commenting that our real life articles are way more beautiful than even the pictures that are there. So again, multiple uses out of this one. You could wear it to many events, including Christmas parties. You could wear it to Indian celebrations. You could wear it to fest. There's many festivals where actually black is considered auspicious, although black is generally not considered auspicious for Indian functions, but there are many in which black is worn as a choice of color. The cost of this is
Explain what
$170.
Okay, that's a great price range. It really is. Talk about what qualifies rather a garment to be considered traditional Indian style. What are you looking for in a garment or
So,
material when you go to
so,
select material?
so something like this. This is traditional Indian style. So this is again a lehenga. So there is a skirt at the bottom, right? And then there is a top like this. But if you look at the embroidery, it is it is flowers and with some geometric work. And this is embedded with real mirror. Look at the real mirror work on this. Beautiful
It's
garment.
gorgeous.
And you can see this is an ombre green, sea green type of a color with ombre. So something like this is traditional. Something this, and this can be worn actually to many events. Generally for your own anniversary party, you have a milestone birthday party, or you're going to somebody else's milestone events. This is worn. You could also wear it as a wedding reception at an Indian wedding. So, when you're a guest over there, you wear this and you'll be actually fitting right in with every other Indian guest. So beautiful
Yeah, that's a
Indian
statement piece.
clothing. Sorry?
You'll be remembered in that. That's a statement piece.
That is. And this is just, the amount of work that goes into making each piece is just a lot. And the cost of this is $250. Look at the effort that has gone into making this. The
Yeah.
individual glass pieces have been put in single, one by one. And this is $250 for this entire dress.
And do you ship across the country if somebody wants to order?
Yes, we ship all over US. In fact, we offer free shipping all over US. So you don't have to worry about paying for shipping at all. We ship using USPS priority. So you should have your product within a day. I'm sorry, within a week, not within a day.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, but that's still good. That's still good.
Within a week. But we do offer, if you need next day shipping, we do have that option. So you can pay for it and get it the very next day. And in fact, many people do need that. And we offer that. We try and ship it the very same day that the order comes in. And there's no hold or wait or processing time that we take. We ship right away.
Tell people where they can find you and where they should go to get in touch with you and see your pieces.
Yeah, so most of our pieces are on the website on Shiro's www.shirosbyjigyasa.com, and you spell that as CHIROSBYJIGYASA.com. And you can also get in touch with me directly over the phone. My phone number is 281 975 7595. Sometimes I may not respond right away because I'm occupied with, showing pieces or designing something or meetings. But I will definitely get back to you as soon as time permits. I actually wanted to cover another traditional piece in India, what is called the sari, if we have the time.
Yes, please. Sure, please. I'd love to see it. And what is this normally worn for?
Sari is the most worn garment in India. It's actually generally a 5 to 9 yard piece of fabric that has to be manually draped to form a sari. So it comes like this originally. If you look like this is a sari, okay? Like this. So normally, once you have this sari, you have to actually go around and drape it and form the pleats, right? And that's a difficult process. Most of the people,
I can imagine.
yeah, it's a lot of work because it takes a lot of time to put the pleats and get them right and get the fit right. So what we have done is we found a solution to that. What we do is we make any of these saris into what is called a 1 minute sari. So with a 1 minute sari, what happens is we have a belt like this. You wear your underskirt that goes with the sari, and you just take the belt, you align your pleats like this, and you put it right here. So your half your work, more than half the work is already done, and there you're ready with your sari. You're done draping your sari.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So it makes it so much easier, and it makes the sari accessible to many, many people who have no clue how to drape a sari. And even if they do have a clue, I know many women who are born and raised in the US who haven't been to India, and they want to wear a sari, but it's very difficult to drape a sari the right manner. And having a 1 minute sari is very, very, it makes the process very simple.
Very convenient. You take the guessing work out of it, that's for sure. Jigyasa, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this chance.
You're so welcome. Have a great night. Well, today's kitchen is the new family room. That is the slogan of our next guest, who will warm up your kitchen with handcrafted cutting boards and serving boards and charcuterie boards to reflect your personality. That is next when the Shoppers Market Live returns. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Shoppers Market Live. We are thrilled to have Tom, the founder of Pennsylvania's finest hardwoods. Thank you so much for joining us. I went to your website and I wanted everything. I want it all. You have incredible pieces, but first of all, let's talk about, you had a full career. You retired, but not really. You've moved on to this, which is, I'm assuming, more of a passion that you've really turned into an incredible business. Tell us your story, Tom.
Well, thank you for having me, Antonio. But yes, I've been in actually retail management for, I don't want to date myself, but well over 30 years. And the last 20 years have been extensive travel. And our family does have some side. We do have a farm. My son has a landscaping or land clearing business. And it was probably time. I didn't really want to retire. I wanted to contribute more to our family business. So I bought a wood mill a year ago, mainly because my son often, with his land clearing business, has an opportunity to obtain really good quality hardwood trees that are kind of unwanted. We have easy access to them, and he partners often with tree service people. And I found that often these valuable trees were kind of unwanted or being wasted, or maybe only used as firewood. So I planned on just contributing, to the farm entity, but this thing kind of grew legs on its own, and I added more equipment and machinery. and really kind of picked up the passion for wood making. So that's kind of how it started. And that's really what we hang our hat on, that the fact that I didn't know this until maybe 9 months ago, but Pennsylvania is the #1 producer of hardwoods of any state in the United States. And we are right in the best of the best area. So we have incredible, great resources that you just don't have all over the country with oak, maple, hickory, walnut, ash, those type of trees are very abundant in my area.
All right, show off your products because they're gorgeous. And as you're showing off your pieces, talk about the uniqueness of the hardwood.
Sure. So when I really started to research cutting boards and the difference between that, a charcuterie board, a serving board, or whatever it is, you can kind of break everything down into two groups. One that's functional, meaning to be cut on or used as a cutting board or a food prep board, and everything else, it's kind of decoration or just a serving tray. So if you interviewed or talked to the people that use them the most, chefs or whatever, the end grain board, if your guests are not familiar with that term, I'll take a minute and explain it. But an end grain board is the best of the best. It does two things for you. It's easier on your knives and it's more scratch resistant. So that's what I really want to hang our hat on, in particular maple. I have here, this is really my ultimate package. It's for the person who likes to grill, wants to cut meat, but this is an end grain maple board. It's a monster. It's an extra large. It measures about 13 by 19 and often weighs around 13, 14 pounds. We start with 2 inches thick. After all the sanding and planing, we probably get down to about 1 3/4. But we combine that with a Viking style low-kai knife, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's really a meat carving knife, and a can of our wood preservative called bad oil, which I'll explain later. But we offer this right now with free shipping for $2.99, and I would just tell you this is the ultimate gift because it's going to get used. This is an end grain board. So I'm going to have my assistant, I'm going to show you what end grain is. So any board that gets cut flat, think of it as a rope. This is called the face grain. It's usually the prettiest, the nicest part of the wood, but it actually scratches the easiest. The side grain has tighter grain patterns, and it's kind of a happy medium. It's a little bit denser, and doesn't maybe have quite the visual presentation that the face grain has. But if you flip the board this way, this is the end grain. And if you, again, visualize a rope with fibers, and these are the tubes, that a knife is going to absorb on these open tubes much better than on the face or side grain. So when we make an end grain board, I'm going to show you an example. So we take a regular, you can see this is 3 pieces of wood glued together. We have maple, walnut, and cherry, I believe. And we glued these together. If I wanted to turn this into an end grain board, we would cut these in 2-inch strips, if I wanted this 2 inches thick, turn them all 90 degrees, and glue them back together. That's what this is. That's what this is in the process of becoming an end grain board right here. And you'll have to come back and see it when it's finished, but this is alternating walnut with maple and a block of cherry right down through the center. And this is
explain.
Let's ask you,
how long does it take you to get this complete?
Well,
there's a lot that goes into it, obviously.
A traditional board, I might have 2 hours into it. An end grain is probably closer to 5 because there's a second glue up, and then it's sanding that end grain is much more difficult. But you know, that's okay. That's a little bit in the spirit of what we do. we are the furthest thing from mass produced. In fact, you can find cutting boards really cheap all over the place, and it's just not me. Even small manufacturers often make groups of 8 or 12 at a time, and I make one board at a time. And I will literally I'll try to visualize my customer, my end user. I might be thinking of a housewife in San Diego, California, that this might be the closest thing she ever gets to Pennsylvania. She's never seen or been through a Pennsylvania winter, or we're using a
Has to build a
150-year-old
beach.
tree that's a part of our history out here that we're proud of, and that's what I am putting together, one board at a time. There are much more talented artists out there, but I'm offering the board where the wood is abundant. You're getting a big, thick, meaty board. It's heavy. We can customize it to how you want it. It's well made. The fundamentals, I will spend whatever time's needed to get it glued properly, structurally, clamped together, sealed together, and whatever time it takes. But
Can you tell me about the bat oil?
Yes, I'd love to. So out there
what does
right
it
now,
do?
yes. So when I started making some boards, and I had some customers asking the best product to put on there, and I did the same thing everyone else is. The most popular product out there right now is mineral oil with beeswax, but it's kind of flawed. I didn't like it. Mineral oil does not bond molecularly to the wood, and it's almost no different from if you poured motor oil on your windshield. It's never going to penetrate. And the other thing with a mineral oil based product, which most of them are, is as soon as you wash that off or clean that off, it has to be reapplied almost every time because it doesn't cure, it doesn't bond. So bat oil, and I want to dispel this right now, there's some controversy on the internet. It's a tongue oil based product. I will disclose my ingredients because I don't expect anyone to put product that they don't know what the ingredients are on something that's going to touch their food. Every ingredient in the bat oil is a food contact safe ingredient. So tongue oil is primarily the base of this. It is the number one item, at least in my opinion, in every research I've done on protection and looks and shine. I add a conditioner to it, an accelerant to it, and a wax to it. They all have their different purposes. So vitamin E gets added to condition, beeswax as well as carnauba wax. Beeswax sticks better. Carnauba wax gives that deep shine, just like the best waxes for an automobile. When you buff them out, it really holds that shine. But back to the tongue oil. Tongue is a nut tree from China, and the only risk of tongue oil, if you are one of the 1% of the population who has a nut allergy and you consume tongue oil in enough quantities that it would trigger an allergic reaction, that is the only risk there is to a tongue oil. So to be on the safest of safest sides, we recommend, like anyone else, that allow it to cure for a full 30 days. However, we add an accelerant, which is a non-toxic, it's a citrus extract. D-limonene, if I'm pronouncing that right, is added to the product, which makes it penetrate into the boards deeper, quicker, and it will dry and cure faster. So actually, most people are claiming, there's no way to prove it, that it's really cured within days, not weeks. But we're just throwing that caution out there. But with this product, it will bond and cure, and unlike mineral oil, it will have shine when it's completely dry. Mineral oil never dries, so it's always wet, and you don't want wet. Wet attracts dust. It actually attracts flies or anything carrying bacteria. So I would tell you that it's a safer, cleaner product, although I'm not the only one producing a tongue-based product for this, but it's actually excellent for any wood product, furniture, but it's, again, everything I've used there's a better explanation on my website. on the details of it.
We are looking at your website right now, and we're seeing all of your products. So pafinesthardwoods.com. You've got tons of information, incredible products. Is there anywhere else people should go to find you and your products?
We do have, as of right now, the website's just in its infancy, and we do have a Facebook page made, moving to Instagram very soon, but that is it right now. I'm old school. Go to my website. I list my phone number. You have questions, you need anything, you want to talk, you want something custom made, call me. You can text me, email me, whatever, but call me. I'm a talker. So anyways, that is the end grain board. I want to quickly show there are a few traditional boards. This is not an end grain board, but it's still absolutely fine for a cutting board. Will it scratch? Yes, that's one guarantee I'll make. Use knives on these, will scratch. So here's a couple hints. If you want to kind of use this to decorate your kitchen, like you should, think of what money people put to decorating a living room or family room where no one sits anymore. People will have no problem putting hundreds of dollars into a painting. Do yourself a favor. The kitchen is the new family room.
Yes.
If you want to use this and keep it super nice, cut on the backside and get yourself a nice holder. Let that be propped up. Let that be part of your decor inside. As a board maker, it's an honor to see scratch boards. So much. I will make this claim. Anyone scratch off the board all you want, get it back to me, send it to me. I'll refinish it. And no charge for the life of your board. Hear that?
That's awesome.
Life of your board. Now, one other style of board. They're really cool and pretty, but this is really charcuterie or serving tray.
Oh.
Anything with epoxy.
Glaze? Is that a glaze finish?
We can't be cutting on this, but it's nice decor. There's a lot of neat things we can do with epoxy and colors or whatnot, but these are also on the website as well. We have some people call this a bread basket or serving tray with handles, but these are kind of popular right now, and we've had requests for longer. Actually teed up for tomorrow is going to be a 4-footer. I don't know, some awesome party, but these are available also and not that difficult to make. And again, this is red oak with walnut. You got fantastic durable hardwoods, and we do put feet on the back. One thing for care, if you wash a board or have it wet, do not lay a wet board flat on the surface. You need to have equal everything on both sides, or it's given the potential to cup or warp. So you don't want to lay a wet board and allow moisture or water to lay on one end while the other's dry.
Gorgeous. I love everything. Tom, thank you so much. You have an incredible story, both of you. And I know everybody can go to pafinesthardwoods.com and see more of him, his products, his woodworkings, and hear his story as well. Thank you, Tom. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. This was fun. Well, when the Shoppers Market returns, a childhood favorite is given a makeover. Grammy's Crackers bakes homemade, wholesome graham crackers in a variety of flavors that you've never even heard of, all made with love, of course. That's next when Shoppers Market Live returns. We'll be right back after this quick break. Go grab a snack. So you've been invited to a party or get together, but you're tired of bringing the same old dips and spreads and dishes. You want to impress your friends and family? To Market Gourmet Goods has you covered. Check out their dips and spreads. Listen to the names of these. We've got Mama Lily's Hatch Green Chili. How cute is that? It rhymes. We've got Pardon My French Onion. By the way, these are gluten-free, salt-free. The heat is on. I'm gonna try this one. I love you some spicy dips. Jack and the Bean dip here. And it is Greek to me. So each of these is 100% natural, gluten-free, salt-free. They're dip mixes, or it can be a spread. On the back, you've got very simple ingredients. And these can make really large quantities, or you can make a smaller dip and you can reseal it and save it for later. Plus, what a great gift this could be. Jack and the Bean Dip is much more than just a dip. So when you go to the back, you can see there's a dip mix or a bean dip mix where you can add cheddar or Monterey Jack cheese, refried beans, sour cream, and then 3 tablespoons of this seasoning. Or you could use this to season your taco meat. Pardon my French onion, much more than just a dip. Of course, on the back, you can see the recipe for the dip. You can also make it into a spread with cream cheese, or you can use this and make a soup. Saute 1 diced white onion, add 3 cups of beef broth, add 4 tablespoons of, pardon my French, onion mix, and then bring it to a simmer, add cheese and croutons, and enjoy. Yum. The heat is on. They've got a dip mix. They've got a spread recipe, or you could do a chili and queso. And then there's thrill of a dill. Dill, onion, parsley, celery seed, dextrose, rice concentrate to prevent the caking. Listen to this. It makes a dip mix or a spread recipe, or it could be a delicious salmon seasoning as well. Here's the best part. You only need 2 ingredients for either the dip or the spread. The spread, you can add cream cheese, and then you can substitute Greek yogurt for each of these. So today I'm gonna make Jack and the Bean Dip. I think my family would really enjoy this. Plus I've got some great tortilla chips to use for the dip. All I need is 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and 3 tablespoons of the seasoning mix, and I can save the rest for when I have people over. All right, so I've got 1 cup of mayonnaise. Still have some left over. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, now for the taste test. Wow, that has so much flavor. That is so good. I don't know if there's gonna be any left by the time my kids get home. Oh well, I've got more dips. Oh, that's really good. All right, better get it in the fridge before I eat it all.
Hey Mom,
Hey, Mom, we're home.
Oh, good, I got a snack for you. You guys hungry?
Oh, thank goodness, I'm starving.
we're hungry.
Okay, so this is a new dip. It's by To Market Gourmet Goods. And this is Jack and the Bean Dip.
Sounds good.
Okay, give it a try. I think you're really gonna like this.
Chips.
Yeah, we need more chips
Okay, here we go.
because you're gonna want to eat all of that dip.
That's really good.
Yeah? I told you. See, Mother knows best. Oh, you're going in for more. Okay, we gotta leave some for Dad.
A little bit of spice. That's good.
How good?
It's real good.
Very picky eaters, I should say. So I'm thrilled that everybody liked it because I loved it. We're going to show you the website. It's To Market To Market. That's just To Market To Market.com. And when you go there, it is much more than just dips. But let me tell you, first of all, have you ever had a packet dip and then you feel like you got to go take a nap right after? These taste like someone went to their garden, grabbed some fresh herbs, and made you a fresh dip. There's no salt, there's no gluten, there's no MSG. It tastes so fresh, so flavorful. As you can see on the website, there are so many different dips to choose from. They can all be turned into spreads as well. Some can be used for crock pot recipes. You could do a taco meat mix. Just use it on salmon. That's what's so incredible. But there's so much more. It's not just the dips. They have cheese ball mixes. They have ceramic dip chiller sets. They are so cute. And they are holiday themed as well. They have a grill bag for your veggies to keep them from falling through the grate on the barbecue. They have mulled wine spices and then olive oil and spices. So they have so many great gift bundles as well. You've got to check out their website, tomarket.com. They've got gourmet goods. It's all natural dips and spreads. One more plug because this one sounds so amazing. I haven't made it yet, but it's Greek to me. You can do the dip, but you can also make it a thicker spread for crackers or little bread, crostini. You can use cream cheese, mayonnaise, Kalamata olives, feta cheese, and then 4 tablespoons of this. And you're going to have a ton left over to make other different dips and dishes. It's just so much fun. Really great gift idea as well. Talking graham crackers, but graham crackers unlike you've ever had before. Kelly is the owner, founder of Grammy's Crackers. I love it. And this is such a great story. Welcome to the Shoppers Market Live, first of all. Tell us your story. What is it all about?
Well, many years ago, five and a half years ago, when we had our first grandchild, the dream of every mother is to be able to, at one day when you're a grandmother, treat your grandchildren to something sweet, because as a mom, you're so particular with everything. But I have been a baker all my life, and everything I do is from scratch, for the most part. And I wanted to treat my grandbabies when I had them to something delicious, but something that wouldn't make them bounce off walls, something that was wholesome and utterly delicious. And one thing I grew up on and loved, and it's so nostalgic to me, are graham crackers. And but the graham crackers that you find in the stores now just taste like cardboard and
Yes,
dust,
yes.
right? And they're filled with preservatives and things I can't pronounce. And I didn't feel comfortable giving those to my children, let alone my dog. And so, yes. Right. So around that time, when she was about 1 year old, I started just experimenting with making homemade graham crackers. And so over the years, now we have 4 grandbabies. I'd say last year when I was baking some graham crackers. My family was here, my children were here, and all the grandkids were here. And my eldest son said, "Mom, these are amazing. Why aren't you selling these?" And it never once dawned on me to share these graham crackers with anybody else. I knew my family loved them. It was kind of the hidden secret. I'd share them with our friends and our loved ones. I'd bring them to bake sales every now and then, but I never actually thought anything about launching a business or a brand. And my son said, "You can call it Grammy's Crackers," a play on words. I'm Grammy. And so here we are. That was actually our 1 year anniversary, is October 1st of last year, 2022, where we had our first farmers market. And so that's how we launched. That's how we started. And really our mission, our driving mission, is to share love 1 graham cracker at a time. And so here we are.
And here you are. Okay, I've got to ask you a little technical thing. If you're able to turn your speaker down, I believe, just a little bit, there's an echo because we want to hear you loud and clear without any feedback. Let's see. I think
Is that
is
better?
that working, Rick? Is that better? That is better. Okay, awesome. So now show us what you can show us because I went to your website and I started drooling. You're absolutely right. These are graham crackers like you're not going to find anywhere else. And there's so many different creations. We're not talking about just basic graham crackers. So go through what you offer. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So we offer a variety of flavors, including our classics, which are we call it the OG, the original Grammy.
And hold
I'll
it
show
right
you.
up to that camera so we can see how pretty they are.
Yeah, so the bags are like this. This is our full-size bag. So this is a bag of the OG, and we have Cinnayum, which is another classic. It is our most popular cracker, the Cinnayum. And these are, and then we have our Chocolate Dream. Those are the three classics. This is, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to eat it. They're delicious.
They can't just sit there. I bet they don't last very long on the counter.
It always smells delicious in here. But yeah, those
talk
are
about the
classics.
ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ingredients are simple things you can pronounce. We have whole wheat flour, butter, honey, a little bit of sugar, cinnamon, of course, and baking soda, a little bit of salt. And we even have, so those were the classic flavors, but we have some very favorite limited editions like our Peanut Butter Delight. We have Chocolate Dream, which has peppermint dust on it. It is like the best tasting thin mint you'll ever taste, and in the shape of a heart. And our pumpkin spice is actually being launched next week. So we're really excited to bring that out again. And we also offer specialty favorites such as gluten-free vegan and gluten-free vegan. We have found that so many people now have special diets and they want to also enjoy delicious graham crackers and a treat. So we offer those too. And our gluten-free and vegan, they taste just as delicious as the original. And you wouldn't know that they're vegan or gluten-free. In fact, we have many people who like gluten-free better than the regular, and they're not gluten-free. So those are what we offer. And we also offer delicious crumbs. I'll tell you, come holiday time, and actually anytime. These are so good sprinkled on yogurt or ice cream or
Yes.
even yogurt, or oatmeal in the morning. These are so delicious. But when you're making your holiday pies or anything with a graham cracker crust or a streusel middle, banana bread in the middle, these are the best. And we have recipes on our website. Would love to have you all check them out along with all the products we offer. And our website is simply grammyscrackers.com, www. But these graham cracker crumbs are absolutely divine, the best you'll ever have. They will make any baked goods you're making 1,000 times better. Cheesecake, it's the best.
Oh, so many desserts and so many treats. You're right. Now that you've got me thinking about it, you're getting me very hungry. And your website is wonderful, grammyscrackers.com. You've got everything on there. You started this, if I'm correct, about a year ago. So talk about how this business has grown over the past year.
Last year, as I was just mentioning, it was just a thought and a suggestion, a strong suggestion by my children and my husband to, share the love that we have of graham crackers with other people. And so we started, and October 1st was our first farmers market. And I really didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I didn't know if anyone else would love them. I didn't know if there was a desire or a real, flat out need for graham crackers, wider than our family, but we sold out. Every farmer's market that first quarter, we sold out, and we realized we really have something here. And what really sold us, though, is, again, going back to our mission of sharing love, one graham cracker at a time. The world certainly needs much more of that, and we can do this. And there's nothing better than seeing people's faces when they taste one of our Grammys, especially when they say, "Oh, I don't really like graham crackers." We have them try, and they're a convert for life. So I didn't know what to expect, but I do know that now our goals have changed kind of a little bit, if not a lot. We are, instead of just one market, maybe twice a month, we are usually at about 10 to 12 places each month. We always post where we're going to be on our website, as well as our Instagram and Facebook feeds. But we're everywhere. And anytime you can order on our website 24/7. So we bring a limited amount. We always bring a limited edition, all the classics, a specialty to any market we're at. But on the website, you will find the Gingy Grammy, which is so delicious with bites of ginger, and it's perfect for the holidays. You'll find the Peppermint Love and Chai, Cha-Cha-Chai, and lavender cardamom is a huge popular favorite, as well as the pumpkin spice. All those specialties and limited editions that we offer, you can get anytime. We also do custom orders. We have a lot of gluten-free customers, and they have requested to have the other flavors in gluten-free. So we do a lot of gluten-free special orders. We do custom orders. We do, corporate orders. So if you have a holiday party coming up, or a, teacher recognition party, or really anything, Nurses Day, we do platters, we do charcuterie boards. Our graham crackers with the love on the boards that we just saw. And so, yes, and like this, I mean, these are itty bitty size crackers. And these are so wonderful and pop in your mouth size, perfect for a charcuterie party with a charcuterie board. So,
and let me ask you real quick, what would you pair that with? Like a sweet cream cheese, or I'm sure you have a ton of ideas.
Yes, that's delicious. But also, the chocolate dream is delicious, smeared with some peanut butter. Another thing you can do. It's so good. But yeah, the cream cheese dip. We have customers that love sandwiching them with some whipped cream in the middle. And a lot of our customers are on, diets, but they love these little itty bitties. And they'll put little whipped cream in the middle, freeze them, and it's a great little snack. Not a lot of sugar.
What a great idea. So much you can do that I think a lot of people never would have thought of with graham crackers, but I'm sure these taste so good and fresh. And let me ask you, do you ship across the country, throughout the U.S.?
We ship throughout Texas. We're a cottage bakery, but we do plan to, our goal, and we're on track, and our plan is to ship nationwide after Christmas. So yes, and we've had numerous people requesting that. So that's the next thing. You asked where we're going, or what we
take it over the world.
Exactly. That's basically that's where we're going next. So that's our next really exciting news, is that will be after Christmas.
Very cool. I love it. I love that this started with, you just making something, fresh and good for your grandchildren. And I bet they're still young, but I'm telling you, they will appreciate this. And who knows, maybe they'll be taking over the business someday. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I just want to say on that note, it is a family business. It's not me, it's we. The team behind me is the family. And so we work very hard to bring this to Texas now, but the world next.
What a sweet way to spend with your family. Grammy'sCrackers.com. Check her out, and trust me, you will need a napkin to wipe the drool because it all looks just amazing. Thank you so much,
Thank
Kelly.
you.
We wish you all the best.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Good night. All right, at least that's what our next guest would say. We will take a look at her unique handmade creations, perfect for the holidays when the Shoppers Market Live returns. Welcome back to the Shoppers Market Live. Joining us now is Heather Moon, the owner, founder of To Be Cozy. Good evening to you, Heather. How are you?
Hi, Antonia. How are you?
I'm great. I can't wait to hear about all of the items that you have handmade. We're talking crochet, but it's really an art, and there's something very special about anything that has been put together through crochet. Talk about how everything you make really is to make people feel more cozy at home and on the go.
Yeah, that's really the basis of our entire business. Crochet is actually the final fiber art that 100% made by hand. This day, with all the technology and cool things we have in the world, crochet is the only fiber art left where there is no machine that can do this kind of work. Because with crochet, every stitch has its own unique placement of the hook and things that be formulated into a machine quite the same way they do with, say, knitting or embroidery or those other forms of fiber arts. So crochet is generally such a unique animal that it is always done by hand. So anytime someone comes across a piece of crochet, it is always a handmade piece of actual art, because every single stitch is counted. Every single stitch is placed in a specific location to create that texture, that pattern.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, we've got a little bit of issues with your audio. If you can come close to the camera, but hold your products up to the camera as you're talking about them so we can see what you make, because you've got unique items and we might be able to hear you a little better in that case.
Okay. So I want to start by showing you some of the crochet throw pillows. This is one of our newer add-ons to our line. Our line started very simply with some very useful items around the house, and we kind of grew into really a home goods, home decor kind of a market space here. So the newest item that we've added is some of these homemade throw pillows in different sizes. So we're doing some granny square work like this.
Yes.
And each one has two different sides, two different colors,
I don't mean to cut you off,
two different textures.
I gotta tell you, this brings back so many memories for me, and I bet so many people, because maybe we've had relatives that would make these, and they're special.
Exactly, and that's kind of what got me started. Just like you said, it was my grandmother's craft initially, and she started making towels, and so I started making towels because they don't fall on the floor. And I want to show you a couple of these because I have some ones with Halloween and stuff coming up, Antonia. So I've got some Halloween, I've got some fall. Here you have the Salem, which is of course Halloween. The really unique thing about my towel strap right here. So the strap that you actually hang your towel by.
Yep.
Our straps are made with a uniquely designed stitch pattern so that this won't stretch when you hang it. Okay, so when Grandma made these towels would eventually stretch until they ended up on the floor, and that will not do. Of course, the point of the towel is that it's not going to end up on the floor. So I spent months and months and months working to develop the stitch that won't stretch how much you wash or use it. So,
and you got it down. Heather, I apologize.
The
We
Halloween
can't
ones
really
that
hear
I
you
have
very
here.
well. But I do want to promote your products. I know if people want to see more of them, they can go to your Facebook page. Is that correct? To Be Cozy, which is on Facebook. And her shot, I stopped it right in time. Here is her Facebook page. It is To Be Cozy, and she does a little bit of everything. And as she was mentioning, she does the towels. They are holiday themed. And I remember my grandma made the same thing. They're special. You keep them forever, but she's kind of improved them along the way. So check out all of her products. She's got many, the pillows and you name it. To Be Cozy on Facebook, and we're scrolling through right now. Really great stuff, and just in time for the holidays, and I know she will ship those out as well. Thank you all for joining us on this Thursday. We are so appreciative, and we really hope you will join us again next week when the Shoppers Market Live returns. Have a great night, everyone.